Well, this evening we have team coverage following multiple No Kings protests that were happening throughout the morning and afternoon, all as a part of a nationwide movement held today. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Annie Krall highlights the now third iteration of these protests in downtown Tampa since June of last year.
After months of planning, Saturday's No Kings protest led to chants of ending ICE activity in the Tampa Bay area, not to mention advocating for women's rights along with immigrant rights. All of this organized by the newly formed Coalition Against the Trump Agenda, including the Tampa Immigrants' Rights Committee.
Tampa Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression, Freedom Road Socialist Organization, Tampa DSA, some caucuses of the Democratic Party.
At least 2,000 people stretched along East Kennedy Boulevard, telling us they couldn't sit at home on a day like this.
My top two things are the Epstein files and the ICE agents. I was very frustrated to see the ICE agents being added to the airports last week for no apparent reason, when our TSA agents are out there actually working and not getting paid.
Just the day before, we spoke to former state committeeman for the Hillsborough County GOP, Tom Gatens, about the demonstration, especially focused on ICE agents.
This is the law. This is the job. This is the purpose of the agency, is to find people who should not be here, and particularly those who have committed crimes, and to send them out.
Several of the protesters who we spoke with said they spent the last year attending events like this, and they will continue to do so for the next 12 months if need be. Reporting in downtown Tampa, Annie Krall, 10 Tampa Bay News.
The Tampa Immigrants' Rights Council is hosting an event on April 11th from 2 p.m. to 4:30 at the Corner Club for people to know their rights regarding ICE activity. And again, these protests were sprawled out across the nation as well as in different parts of our area. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton was in Temple Terrace and Brandon, where No Kings protesters shared their message near a busy intersection.
Yeah, we're here in Brandon, the site of many demonstrations taking place all across the Tampa Bay area. When we first got here, we'd say there were probably 100 people. Now we're seeing close to 500. It starts over here on Brandon Parkway. You can see folks have their signs here. Many have whistles. Folks have flags, and then it continues over onto, Lunston, right over here. So many different people have different messages and signs that they're carrying with them. One that really stuck out to us earlier today was actually at a separate scene that we saw over in Temple Terrace. Take a listen to this.
So I chose a frog costume partly because I liked what Oregon did when they were protesting. They made protesting playful, and they wanted to make it clear that they weren't aggressive.
So you wanted to send a message here. This is a peaceful
This is a peaceful thing, absolutely, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, now as we said, this is just one of many demonstrations taking place all across the Tampa Bay area today, and really all across the country as far as Alaska, Seattle, Washington, D.C., and Los Angeles. There are 3,100 demonstrations taking place today. That is as many as there are counties in the United States. Reporting here in Brandon, Andy Payton, 10 Tampa Bay News.
And over in Pinellas County, huge crowds lined intersections near Tyrone Square Mall and at Largo Central Park. Protesters complained about rising prices and the conflict in Iran. Others said American civil rights and freedom of speech are under attack.
There's been no problems. It's been a peaceful demonstration, like demonstrations should be in this country, and I think it's our right to do it, and we should be able to come out here and do it anytime we want.
Folks in the crowd also said they have been frustrated over the partial government shutdown and the stalled paychecks for government workers who were affected. Other No Kings protests are being held across the nation today, and the organizers put this map together showing the demonstrations in cities that include Atlanta, Charlotte, Denver, Seattle, Dallas, and Buffalo. According to the organization, more than 7 million Americans joined events in all 50 states at the last protest in October.